All right, guys, this one's gonna blow you out of the water, but I got a sample from Doc, of course. This is a cut above Crittenden's, right? Their Wampus cat. We're gonna get into that. All right, so this is going to be a different one, but it's not. Okay, if you don't know anything about Crittenden's, a cut above, they are a distillery out of Mississippi, Klein or Kiln, Mississippi. And what they are doing is they're creating their own products. And this is a 6-year-old double barrel rye whiskey. Let me check what the stinking thing. 60% rye, 20% corn, 12% malted barley. It was barreled on 4/2018 at 120 proof, rebarreled in 7/2/24. Then it had a third cask at 8/8/2024, bottled on 10/8/2024 at 122.58. And this is from their Facebook page. They evidently don't even have a website yet. They've been around for a minute. I think they're just more focused on making their whiskey. So let's get into the whiskey, and then we'll get into the Wampus cat. Okay? Those of y'all of lore will know about a Wampus cat, I hope. Ooh, that's nice. I've been really digging rye lately. It's a little proofy in the nose. So it's a double, maybe even triple. It said maybe triple barreled. I don't know. Maybe one was a used barrel. Maybe it was just a blending barrel, right? Finishing barrel, as they say. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments, please. Anybody more familiar with Crittenden's or the way they barrel things, just let me know. And I love that it's 60% rye because it's a different mash bill than normal. With a higher, little bit higher corn content and a little bit higher barley content, I feel like it's gonna play very well. I am gonna rate this. So I didn't give you any notes on the nose. I'm just jumping. I'm jumping into it. Sorry. All right. So now that I've acclimated to it, let's get back into it. So on the nose, it is proofy. It's a proofy gal. But man, it has this black walnut note. I have this bitters that I use in my old fashioned sometimes. I don't have any right now. They're fee bitters, if I'm not mistaken, and they're black walnut bitters. No, yeah, they're fee. And man, they're so good. They're so good. Just one dash just makes a cocktail, right? I'm getting some of that on the nose of this. And then obviously the rye component is there, but it's not like your typical rye. It is more of a spiced cake, or like a peach. We're getting into peach season where I live. A peach with some cinnamon on top. It has some sweetness to it as well. Let's get it on the taste after I already tasted it, of course. The proof comes through on the taste as well, but it's not bad at all. I'm digging it a lot. That's super cool. Wow. Okay, so the rye's there. It almost is, it's like coating my throat going down. I'm getting that Mississippi, whatever you get from Mississippi. That it's not a hug. I guess they, Mississippi slide or something like that. It's sliding down my throat for sure. It's a little proofy. But the flavor that's there is really nice, and the finish is lingering. It's almost minty on the finish, which I love a good mint. Let's talk about the Wampus cat. All right, so this is off of Wikipedia, so just understand that. Early references from the American Dialect Society describe the Wampus cat as a creature heard whining about camps at night, a spiritual green-eyed cat having occult powers or an undefined imaginary animal. A writing in a 1951 folklore, Vance Randolph described the Wampus cat as a kind of an amphibious panther which leaps into the water and swims like a colossal mink. The Wampus cat was mentioned in a newspaper accounting in the 1930s in North Carolina, where the creature was accused of killing livestock. Okay, so I'm going to tell you my story now. Okay, so my grandfather-in-law, rest his soul, passed away now. He would always talk to us about the Wampus kitty. Now, it wasn't a cat, it was a kitty. It was little. And whenever he would hear a weird noise outside, whenever he would hear a weird noise, he would go, "Oh, it's the Wampus kitty." Or if we would go outside in the dark. I've known him since I was 20 years old, 19 years old, right? So I've known him a lot of my life, and he'd make me go take the trash out in the middle of the night. And he'd be like, "Don't let the Wampus kitty get you," So it's funny how this folklore goes throughout generations, and it also goes throughout different regions of the world. I'm in Texas, right? Now, Mississippi isn't that far from Texas, and North Carolina isn't really that far from Texas. That lore can get all around. Now, how much of it is true? I don't know. Do I believe that there is things out there that we don't know? Absolutely. Absolutely there is. There has to be, right? There has to be things out there that we don't know. I thought somebody was yelling at me. I don't know. Whatever. There has to be. Because there's too many stories about it. Now, is it people sitting on the back deck drinking too much and making up stories? Maybe. But I think there's too many things that line up. A Wampus cat from Crittenden, and then I know a Wampus cat too. That's weird. Make it make sense, right? So, super cool. I love it. Now, getting back to it, it's just fun, right? It's fun. And it's, I will try to put their art for the thumbnail of this, because the artwork is really cool. It's actually a lady cat. So it's a transfigured cat into a lady, right? With green eyes, of course. And so it's kind of, I'm going to say this, it's a little more, oh man, I'm not going to say demonic, but it's a little more spiritual and human-like. Which is like a cat woman, right? Something like that. So really cool, really interesting. Let's rate the whiskey now. The rye, sorry. It is whiskey, but you know what I'm saying. All right, so I do my rating system on 4 things: nose, taste, finish, and would I buy again, or in this case, would I buy it? You're going to see a lot of these. I don't own any more whiskey, so I'm joking. But would I buy this? And I'm already going to tell you, I would buy it just for the lore alone. So just understand that. It's going to get high marks in that one. Okay, on the nose. Man, that black walnut note, still there. It is hot as crap in the shed right now, guys. Okay, so just understand that. So if I'm perspiring, it's not from the whiskey. It's from the heat. It's probably 90 degrees in the shed right now. I had to turn my AC off. I don't care. Fine. Man, that nose, that black walnut note is there. Like cracked sugar. That spice cake type thing is there. But it's buttery, it's oily, like it's viscous in the glass. It's barely making legs now. It's very nice. I'm going to give it a 9.25. I'm doing it. All right, on the taste. That's so good. That's so good. It's just excellent. The double barreling, the triple barrel, whatever they did to it, it's freaking awesome. It's a 6-year-old product too. I don't know if it's sourced. It says it's not, but man, wowzer! I'm giving that a 9.5. That has been awesome for a rye whiskey. That is knocking it out of the park for me today. I put an ice ball on that and sip on it for a minute. Shoot, cool it down a little bit because it is hot. It is ethanol hot. I think an ice ball would play nicely with it. All right, let's go on finish. I'm going to have a little sip, though. Finish. Let's go. I got a little bit left. I didn't swallow all the way. Kept a little bit of that water in my mouth because I wanted it to kind of... No, that's gross. I'm sorry, but... Man. Okay. And that finish is pretty long. It's still going. It's a, man. Oh, I'm getting some butter bread. It's like sweet cornbread. I guess rye, but to me it tastes like sweet cornbread with butter on the long finish. And then there's something, it's oaky too. It has some oak presence. It's almost leathery. It's almost to the point of leathery, but it's not fully leather, right? Man, it's so good. Finish, 9.5. Yeah, I'm doing it. Wow, this, oh my God. Am I going to, would I buy again? Absolutely. Name alone, I would have bought it. Absolutely would have bought it. And then the whiskey comes in there and it shows up. It shows up. Crittendens, where are you at, bro? Let's go. Like, I'm giving it a 10. I'm going to have somebody find me one of these. Amen? So good. I'm going to talk to Doc. I'm going to be like, Doc, I want the rest of your bottle. I want to have it for me. So, total will be up here. That's probably one of the highest totals I've ever given. I'm not lying. And this is a craft Mississippi whiskey. And it is knocking it out of the park. Rye whiskey. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. Every day I'm loving it more. And you should too. Wow. The Wampus cat got me on that one, brother. I'm not going to lie. That thing hits. It hits hard too. Man, so good. So good. So glad to have a sample of it. And thank you, Doc, over at Old Fashioned Ways Plus Plus. He just reached his 2,222 subs, and so I'm so proud of him and everybody who subscribed to him. I'm so grateful to be a part of his community as well. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. This has been a blast. I know this was a little bit longer of an episode, but hey, you gotta show support where you can. And I'm trying to get Crittendens on my podcast. So if you want to stay tuned to that, it might be coming soon. Hopefully, they haven't reached back out to me. We'll see what happens. But until then, if you like this type of content, follow, like, subscribe, do all the algorithm things. I do have a Patreon. If you want to go to Patreon, hang out there, that's fine. It was a lot of fun. Y'all be good. Drink water. It's freaking hot. Drink water. And until next time, keep your spirits up. So.